welcome to another InventRight.com show. Mr. Stephen Key here, Mr. Andrew Krause. We co-founded InventRight 19 going on 20 years. We're coming up on our 20th anniversary, but that's a whole other show. We'll probably talk about that.
Yeah,
But
you were
Steve,
just a teenager, I think.
yeah, right. I won't tell people how old I am, but I'm older than
You're
you think.
just you're just a teenager
Yeah.
when we met, I think, weren't you?
Okay, all right. I'm not even going to entertain that joke. So, as usual, Stephen is not telling me what the topic is. So, Stephen, what's the topic? I have no idea. It just shows how when I respond and bounce off of his ideas, it just shows what a great showman I am because I don't even know what he's going to bring up.
I love to surprise you. I want to talk about this. And we're going to do a lot of videos on how to reach out to the right companies, but I want to do DRTV for just a minute because we have a lot of students. I know.
We talk too much
I,
about DRTV. Students working on so many other areas, but it is a fun area. It's an area a lot of people are fascinated with. But go ahead, Stephen.
you know why it's interesting? Because they see the products on TV, they think there's a lot of money to be made, and there is, but it's not that easy of an industry. And I see so many ideas. In fact, I saw an idea that came to me, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, maybe a week ago, and
Yeah.
this person loved their idea, and it was really good, Andrew.
An
And I
inventor
said,
loved their idea. That's a new one, Steve. I've never heard of
well, no,
anything
no,
like that.
he didn't like it. He loved it,
Okay,
and
he loved it. Okay, and what went wrong here?
he showed it to me, and it was really good.
Oh, cool. All right.
It was good. No, it's a good
I
idea.
I,
It's a
I
good idea.
know what you're gonna say next. I know what you're gonna say.
Okay. So he says to me, this is great. I said, well, what's going on? He says, well, I sent it to a DRTV company and, they liked it for a while and then it fell out.
Right. Okay. All right. I
I
thought
said,
you were gonna say it wasn't remotely appropriate for DRTV.
it
Should be showing to
wasn't.
these
It
guys over
wasn't.
here.
It,
Oh, okay.
it wasn't. It
But
wasn't.
but why did they show interest then?
Well, I
It was
think
so
his video,
fascinating they did.
he did a pretty good video,
Okay.
but it fell out.
Okay.
All right. And how much interest they really had, who really knows, right? Because they look at a
Right.
lot of stuff. But it kind of fell out. And I said, well, why do you think it's right for DRTV?
Mhm.
Well, yeah, I think it's right. And I said, well, why? He said, so I started to explain, DRTV is a really interesting animal, right? And they want products that basically kind of have a wow factor.
Right. Yeah.
And I mean, such a wow factor that people will, back in the day, will dial the phone up and buy it or buy
Right.
two.
Right.
But now it has such a wow factor that when they're down at the local store and they see it, they buy it.
Yeah, because
It's
they remembered it from that. They were like, "Oh, that was interesting. I didn't want to dial up and buy it, but I'll buy it if I see it at the store." Yeah.
but it has such a big demand, a large demand,
Yeah.
right? It's got to have a big audience, big demand, and kind of this wow factor that is so important. I just have to have it.
Right. And it might be something that you didn't even think you had a problem with before, but they show you this is the problem you have. You didn't know you had. Here's the solution, and you're like, maybe I do have that problem with washing dishes. Yeah, that would be
But
helpful.
but I
They're
have
that
to
they're
have
that good at it.
it. I have to have it.
Right. Right.
Okay. Not every product is, there's a lot of products that sell that do extremely well, not on DRTV,
Hmm.
that don't have that. I have to have it. They're still very, good ideas, but
Right. It's changed a little bit.
yeah, because of this format, it really has to have that thing going on. So I started to explain that, DRTV people, they still go to county fairs and state fairs.
Hmm.
I was amazed
Hmm.
that they still do that. I said, well, why do they do that? I says, well, if you've ever been to a state fair and there's this guy up there and he's got a little microphone like you have on,
Yeah.
and he's got some product that's just truly magical. He's using it. Maybe he's cleaning something and it has this wow factor. And the
Right.
audience starts, and he goes, come on up, everybody. No, you over there. Come on. You need one of these. Let me show you how this works. He's a barker.
Yeah.
He's so good at it within a couple of minutes after people seeing him do a demo, right? That demo,
Yeah.
product and problem solution. People are just opening their wallets and buying it just like that. Buying.
Right. Right.
That has that wow factor of opening up my wallet that I need it now.
Right. Right.
So you have to look at your product. So this idea this person showed me, although it was really clever, did it really have that wow factor? And he actually said to me, No, not really.
Oh, even though if he loved it so much, and he still said no, not really. Okay.
He could see it then
Yeah. Got it.
when I kind of explained it to them. And there's another product here that let me see if I can find it. This one here. This is from one of our students
Mhm.
called GripGo.
Yeah.
And what I love about this, and this really demonstrates that wow factor a little bit, right? Now, not all of them have it, but a lot of them do. Okay. This product, GripGo, Scott that came up with it, his little video, because he really studied DRTV, he's a very smart guy, and what is this, Andrew? First of all,
Well,
tell everybody.
you just take your cell phone and you just stick it to this. Those these little micro suction cups like sticky, and you don't have to like move the divider open to get your cell phone to stay in there. And then the wow factor, I think in the infomercial, like he's holding it out the window, like
He did that.
his $1,000 iPhone could fall on the ground, you know.
That's
And
what he did. That was the wow factor.
but
He took
sometimes
it.
they create more of a wow factor than there even is. I mean, if you didn't do
Well,
that, it wouldn't be as like, oh wow, okay, it's not going to fall
well,
off,
wouldn't it have
right?
been exciting if he didn't take his, $1,000 phone or whatever and stick it out the window going 60 miles an hour and goes, it
Right.
still sticks.
And that is that he licensed that to a DRTV company. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he did, and he licensed it to All Star Products, which was really great. And then he put it back and took it off. That easy.
Right, right. Which is a
Wow.
frustration. Me driving in the car, I have a magnet that I use, which is nice. But a lot of people are very frustrated with those vent ones. You got to open up, stick the phone in there. It's just a pain in the butt. So you just
But
stick it and go.
he had a
Gripco.
wow factor, and
Right.
so I don't think all of them do, but a lot of them do.
Mhm.
And they have that wide audience. Usually the price point is what, 9.95, 19.95.
Yeah, yeah, that's changing though. Sometimes they'll go higher these days. They go up to $50 sometimes. It's the industry trend a little bit sometimes.
We've heard that, but
I don't know if that's true. I've heard that. I don't sit
I,
around watching infomercials all day long though,
come
so
on, Andrew, you watch
I
those
don't
late.
fully
I
believe
know
it. I still
I I know you're eating popcorn watching those
I
late
don't
night
even have
movies.
cable
Watch those
TV, dude. I got
TV.
Netflix and Hulu. I don't watch ads. I pay not to watch ads. So
Okay, okay.
um,
So the bottom line is this, you guys, if you're going to submit to DRTV, only do one at a time, right? Don't submit to all five. There's like five major players. Don't do all five. Do one at a time. Take it slow. Whatever company you're going to work with, type in their name, type in complaints, type in lawsuits, and see if they're inventor-friendly company.
right.
We tell everybody that,
And by
right?
the way, and don't do one at a time with other industries other than DRTV. You got a home good, you got a gardening product. You want to do a shotgun blast, get it all at the same time. But with DRTV, they're kind of like weird. Like, oh, have you shown it to anybody else? So,
They
you
just
know,
kind of know each other. Don't do
yeah.
that, you guys. Do one at a time and always do your homework on anybody you work with,
Mhm.
even
Sounds
us.
good. Even us. Okay.
Even us. All right, that's it. Okay, so anyway, thank you, Andrew. I just want everybody to make sure they're not wasting their time, they're not wasting the company's time, and they're really submitting the right ideas with the right material. And we're talking about the right material. We're doing that all the time with sell sheets, everything else,
Yeah, just
right?
look at As Seen on TV products on the web, and you'll get an idea of what an As Seen on TV product is. It's not rocket science.
It's actually quite simple. They show a problem, then they show a solution. But what happens if I send a video and it's 10 minutes long? Is that too long?
If you send a video pitch to them that's 10 minutes,
Yeah, yeah.
no, it should be under 2 minutes, really under
No, wait
60
a
seconds.
minute. But I want to. It does too many things, Andrew. I want to show it does 20 different things.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that just shows them there's not enough time to do an infomercial on it. You got too many things to show. You can show a lot of things in 2 minutes. Really, we always say under a minute, but for an infomercial product, if you do the whole infomercial, you want to kind of simulate it.
Okay.
You could do 2 minutes for an infomercial company, I think. What do you
All
think?
right. But keep it short and sweet and to the point
Yeah,
and have a wow factor.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's okay if it's unrefined. You don't. There are so many infomercial companies have told us they know you're an inventor in your garage pitching it. I mean, if it's a kitchen product, pitch it in the kitchen. If it's something for the garage, pitch it in the garage. But you don't need to be super duper refined. But do your best. And
Do your best, Andrew. I know they say that, but I don't believe that stuff for a minute.
part of me agrees with you. If you have a more refined pitch, it doesn't hurt. But don't go spending $2,000 to make a
No,
commercial.
but don't put a sketch on a napkin. I've heard one of them say, "Put a sketch on a napkin. We'll look at
Yeah,
that." No,
I
they
don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I don't
And
believe
don't
it
talk
either.
about yourself as an inventor. Well, my name's Bob and I live here and blah blah. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just pitch the product. They don't care about you. They care about your product. They'll care about you if they care about your product, but they care about you after they like your product, not before. I've never put it that way.
Thank you, Andrew. Good video. Thank you very much. All right, wrap it up, Andrew. Wrap it.
All right, everybody. Take care. Keep inventing. Check out InventRight.com. We'll catch up with you next time. See ya. Bye.